Yeah, I took it out for granted. I was looking out for family. I was looking out the fastest. I was coming out the baddest. I was cooking, I was trapping. I was looking for the balance. I was looking through the basket. Now my stomach looked the fattest. Big old bucket full of carrots like my enemy. Still, I can't see how this can happen. I saw a print in need. I just can't turn around and go back with shit that meant to leave. I just can't turn around and look backwards, there ain't shit to see. I bumped my head so many times. I done seen so many signs. I done dreamed so many lives.
Mic check, mic check, mic, microphone check, man. What it do, world? It is me, BearFeezie. We're back on this great Friday morning. January is almost over in 2026, man. Woo, say, time is moving. Time is moving. You got to get active, man. You got to get active and utilize your days, minutes, hours. Got to utilize your time, and really, really put effort in consistently, because time is zooming by. But with all that being said, man, this is where you get your morning motivation, inspiration. This quick morning show is for people who actually want to accomplish something, actually want to become something. Something purposeful, something that means a lot, not only to yourself, not only to your family, but to your community, to the world. And that's why it's time for you to wake your ugly ass up, get out of bed, and let's work on some of those thoughts you have stuck inside your head. It's still dark outside, but you are officially live at 5:55 with the God. Yes, it is still dark outside, man, but you got to get up early. I might close the door. You got to get up early if you really want it. You got to get up early. You need that time by yourself. You need that time with your own thoughts. You need that time to, get your thoughts in order, get your plan in progress, and, really pursue what it is that you really want to do. So that's why you have to get up early, because if you're anything like me, the day is going to beat you up. And at the end of the day, after work, after you handle everything for everybody else, you're not going to have the energy. You're not, so you should pour into yourself first. You should get yourself right first. You can't be anything for anybody else without you being everything you can be. That's why when you're on a plane, that's why they tell you to, to save yourself, to put your mask on first. Make sure you're breathing, make sure you're in order, and then reach over and help your neighbor. So this is the reason you have to wake up early in the morning before everybody else gets up and pour into yourself. Say some positive words to yourself, positive affirmations. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself you're the greatest, you're the best. Pray, meditate, think, plan, write down what you want to do. That's why you have to get up early in the morning and do this type of stuff just for you. Because the world is going to beat you up. The world is going to tell you where to be. The world is going to do everything to keep you from becoming who you want to become. So you have to get up early in the morning to acknowledge who you want to become, to face yourself, to look at yourself. Who are you? Who are you going to be? What type of person, what type of day are you going to have, to set the standard, to, to separate yourself from the rest, man. Folks are still asleep. With a lot of stuff to do, but I don't have enough to be asleep all day. I don't have enough. I'm not in a position that I want to be in order to just let time pass and me not utilizing it to the best of my ability to turn it into what I want it to be. And all I have to say, the information, the good game, the tip, the motivation, the word that I have today, man, is that you are guilty by association. You are guilty by association. Like if you would some people and they commit a crime, they do something wrong, and you're with them, You don't do it. You don't physically, you know, do the act, but you're with the crowd. You are guilty by association, meaning you are who you hang out with. So you gotta look at your day, look at your call log, look at the people who you're interacting with on a daily, and just know those people are you. The people who you interact with, who you hold these conversations with, who call you, who you go pick up, who come pick you up, who you go out with, who you are with the most, family, whoever it is, your sister, whoever it is that you're always with, those people are you and you are those people. So if you hang around with people you hang around with dope heads and drunks, if you're not doping and drinking, you gonna be doing it soon. You hang around with folks who lay around all day, not unmotivated people, that's gonna become you. They, you know what I mean? Most of the time intentionally, but just through their ways, they're gonna bring you down until you are doing the same shit that they're doing. You hanging around with deadbeats, guys that don't take care of their children, women who don't put effort and point into their children, folks who don't take care of their responsibilities, people who don't have responsibility, people who don't work, don't have a work ethic, don't do anything, people who just chill. You hanging around with chillers, gamers, folks with no intentions at all. Just wake up and where we going today? I can't call it. Folks who have no plans. I don't know what's going on. Folks who don't know anything, don't aspire, don't have any dreams. That is you. So you are guilty by association, man. You are who you hang out with. You hang around with 4 broke folks, you're gonna be the 5th one. You hang around with folks with nothing to do, waiting for the flyers to come out to figure out what they're gonna do today, this weekend. This is going to be you. Good morning. Good morning, my beautiful. The people who you hang out with, describe you. So you hang around with you know what I mean? If you want to know who you are, look at the people who you around the most. Folks who are not attempting, not trying, folks who don't do anything, have no plans, don't try to come up with a plan, don't try to get around some folks, don't try to do anything to improve, to better. Folks who don't do anything to help themselves, help one another, don't try to group up. Don't try to group up and become something as a collective. Folks just hanging out, doping, drinking, and passing time. You looking at yourself, man. So I just want to tell you, be mindful who you give your energy to. Be mindful who you surround yourself with, because what these people are saying, the thoughts that they have, this is pouring into you. What these people, the energy that they're giving off, it's going somewhere. I want to say it was Isaac Newton, but energy does not die. It just transfers from place to place. So whatever they're giving off, whatever type of thing they have, whatever they have going on, whatever they're complaining about, the shit that's draining them, that shit is coming right into you, and you're accepting it when you pick up the call, and you know, like, this motherfucker ain't got nothing inspirational. This motherfucker don't got nothing that can teach, help, uplift. It's a sad story when I answer this phone. I already know that. It's been that way for the last year, 2, 3, 5 years. Every time I answer the phone, or it's been gossip, it's been mess, somebody else's story, somebody else, something that somebody else has going on. And you already know what it is when they call. And when you trying to get the mess, you know who to call. When you're trying to see what's going on, I know he know. I know she know. Let me call in. When you are trying to be entertained by somebody else's faults, by somebody else slips or mishaps, you know who to call. I know who know. Let me call them. And you know what I mean? But this is what we spend our life. This is what we spend our days, weeks, turn into years, turns into a lifetime doing. And at the end, you haven't accomplished, you haven't attempted. You haven't done anything worth anything but existed and breathe. And I don't like those type of folks around me. And I don't want to be around those type of folks. I try my best to stay with my family, children, pouring, motivating, uplifting, helping, assisting, raising, improving our lives as much as I can. And I encourage you to do the same, because time is not waiting. Time is flying. It's already about to be February, and you haven't even attempted your goals this year. It's 2026 now. You haven't even thought of any goals. You have not stepped out on any goals. And but you know, some people are put here to be regular. And those are the type of folks that I look at and I understand that's what I don't want to do. That's who I am not. And you know, so some folks are here to be the example. Is that you? Some folks are here to be the example of what not to do. I just make sure that's not me. This has been another episode of Live at 555. I am BearFeezie. Be sure to hang around folks who encourage, uplift, inspire you, motivate you just by what they're doing. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to be a motivational speaker. So that's why I speak like this and I give words. But some people inspire, encourage, motivate me just by the shit that they're accomplishing, just by the shit that they're doing, the way they move and how they interact, the how they got their business in order, how they interact with their children. Like, man, I need to spend time like that with my boy. I like the training, the shit that he doing with his. I like how he speaks to his children. I like how he interacts with his wife, his old lady. I like how the business, every time I look around, he has a new business. He's trying something new. He's attempting, he's creating something. His work ethic. When he at work, man, he's focused. You know what I mean? We started together. He already in management. You know, somebody that inspire you, that motivates you in some type of way, not just they just giving you positive words, because everybody don't speak like that. You know what I mean? And most people, you know, the best folks speaks with their efforts. You know, folks can't explain themselves and put it all out there in words, but just look at how they move and look at what they doing. Look what type of energy, look how positive they are. You know what I mean? Look what type of information they're coming with. Man, I found this out. Man, you know, if you do this, I just started this, man. I done made $100 just off doing this. I done, you know, came and they, you know, they passing the information. Folks get information that can make them some money and try to gatekeep it. You look around, man, sure, I had to pay for it. So just be mindful of who you're giving your energy to, the type of people that you're around. And because that's an investment in itself. Because some folks don't have the money to invest, but you have the time and the energy and the effort to invest into it and try to make something out of it. So if you invest it into poor people, you invest in your time, energy into drainers, folks who just take your energy. They always got their hand out for something. I need a ride. I need somebody to listen to me mope. I need somebody to listen to me whine. Man, don't call me. I am BearFeezie. This has been a great episode of Live at 555. I'm going to log out. I think this episode 69, man. I'm just going strong to keep from going wrong. I'm going to end with, you can't just think about it. You can't just hope it, wish it, and think it's going to come to the light and bring it to fruition. You have to get it from your head to your legs and act on it and move on it and put in the work and effort, and then it becomes something. But if you have to do, you can't just talk the talk. You have to walk the walk. If you are doing what you're supposed to be doing and keep stepping how you stepping. I am BearFeezie, and I'm supposed to be live wherever you see me at. I'm supposed to be live on this platform every day. But sometimes I slack, but most of the time I get to work. Peace.